here we are.
Top of the morning. So we're right now in sunny Chicago. That's a joke. And my gloves, man. I got that OJ gloves. I don't know if y'all remember OJ when he tried on the gloves in court. They clearly fit, but he did it like they didn't fit. He was like, he put them halfway on. I'm gonna do that now. Anyway, we're in Chicago. Happy Savior's Day. Today is Savior's Day. That's the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's birthday. So every year, you know, it's a celebration. So I'm out here in Chicago with the fam. Good morning. How y'all doing?
Good morning. I don't want to interrupt you shooting, but you Mike Rashid, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, pleasure meeting you, man. Can I get a picture with you? I was just like, yeah, it's Mike, what you doing in the city, man?
Oh man, Savior's Day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Hey, you've been coming to the city a lot more, man.
Yeah, I be out here. You know, we got.
I know y'all supposed to do some development or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
we got a real estate portfolio out here.
Oh wow.
Me and my partners with Oasis, and you know this is Chicago, so it's for the nation. Yeah.
You know, I actually do a lot of real estate.
Is that right?
Yeah, I have this company. It's called the Startup CEO, where I actually train young people like myself how to get in real estate. I actually became the lender. So I do private lending.
Oh, whoa.
I teach them construction. I hold a class at the Trump Tower for 13 weeks, right? And I actually take them through blueprint reading and everything.
Oh man, we need to connect.
Yeah, a real.
We take young brothers who ain't got, you know, fresh out of high school, whatever.
Yeah.
Teach them contract work, construction, all of that, so they have a trade and they work on the projects, some of the properties that we buy.
So you know what I did, right? So I actually used to work at Comcast. I quit my job. Right, in corporate, I'm 10 years in.
Fired your boss.
I did.
Became your own boss.
My little brother, he actually did 10 years in prison.
Yeah.
Close in age.
Right.
I quit my job and I actually got in the field and made him a union carpenter. Now he's super successful. I actually just won the Black Excellence Award from the Black Professionals Network.
That's fire.
Right? And I do a lot in my community, man. I would love to connect with you for sure.
Man, take my math down.
Would you mind coming out to one of our classes?
Absolutely, we can set it up.
Yeah, let's set it up for sure. I'm sure they'll love to see you, all the other guys in Oasis.
Right, for sure.
And it's at the Trump Tower, so it ain't no you coming out to.
No, I get it. I've been there before.
Yeah, so we actually have we create a corporate environment and everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text you. My name's Rakeem.
Okay, good.
All right, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you.
That'll be raw. We do a part 2 with our pops.
Bro, that would.
Cause I can do a whole like D-roll intro, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Whatever happened with your Mike Tyson shit, when you supposed to have him on?
They was supposed to have me on they shit. Man, they had all them weak ass guests on there since.
I was on his and he made me look stupid.
I seen that episode. I like that episode.
He was like, cause look, back in the day in camp, it was disheartening for me watching how little he trained, and they would be like, yeah, champ, yeah. I'm like, what? Yeah, good job, champ. I'm like, it's not a good job. But he was like, I was talking about how I hated that. He was like, no, I like that shit. I was like, bruh.
Mike he do shit just to be
He's a contrarian.
He can't just nicely agree with shit. But yeah,
because I'm kind of like him, but not to that extent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not as on the max. Because he disagree just because you agreeing, and he feel like you're trying to set him up by
He did
agreeing.
that. Look, he had Sadhguru at the spot, at the office, right?
Yeah.
I like this though. He was disagreeing with everything he said.
Yeah. Sadhguru must have got him though, because once he did the show with Sadhguru, he just shut the fuck up and started listening by that point. He had challenged a little bit.
Which one?
There was this one I watched of him and Sadhguru. They was talking.
It's them two and then a white boy on stage? Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, that's the one.
But
that
if you watch it, he argued with him a lot.
Yeah. But it was like
Sadhguru don't have no. He cool, bro, but he don't got no.
It was like he really was like a little child that want to listen though.
See, this is how he do. He changed his phone number every X amount of months and shit. So we always lose contact.
Yeah.
But whenever we see him, it's like love. Yeah. So the old partner he had, he was following me on IG. I follow him back, and I was like, I didn't even say I knew Mike. I said, bro, I really appreciate how I could tell you really fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then we get to talking. Then he told Mike about me. So he's like, what? So he called me and Sean on the flight going somewhere. And then I'm getting a FaceTime. I'm like, I hang up. I don't know the number. Then I was like, damn, only motherfucker that do that is Mike Tyson. Like he'll call you over and over till you answer. So I answer, what's up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit. I'm all trying to be like match his energy, but still be normal on the flight.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, what's up, Mike? But it was cool though. But yeah.
Man, he's a bully too though.
He's the reason why. He ain't the only reason, but he's one of the reasons. When I went around him, I seen how different he was. He's talking about all the plant medicine. That was one of the reasons why I felt comfortable trying that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I seen how much he changed. Cause bro, he was a mean motherfucker back in the day, bro.
I say when we was at that Super Bowl shit, it was some little skinny YouTuber, and he forced this nigga to smoke weed. And like he punked this nigga in front of everybody. He was like, no, take this shit, smoke it, motherfucker, smoke.
You know why he do that? I feel him on that.
The little nigga was so intimidated. It was funny though because you could tell he really didn't want to, but he didn't know how to not say no.
I like that shit.
And Mike was like really pressing, like, no, nigga, smoke this shit, bitch. I'm like, damn, what the fuck?
Hey, sometimes
I'm gonna have to sock Mike if he try me like that.
Sometimes like, don't do that. Sometimes you want to make sure motherfuckers around you solid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, the other niggas was gonna pull him off if he would've got too much. I would've got something in. It would've been a good TMZ moment. I would've got the first couple in.
Man, but you know that motherfucker instincts, bro.
No, he's strong. He might have knocked my jaw off for a second.
I seen him one time.
No, you got a boom, boom, boom.
He knocked, bro. It was a bag. It was huge, right? He did, move, pop, pop. The shit came off the chain and fell. The gym went silent.
Yeah.
It was like.
No, Michael's
slow clap.
A powerhouse.
That motherfucker. Never been nobody since like that. I don't think it ever will be. And back to what Brother Keys was saying earlier, like men in that higher plane of existence in each society. Yeah, if I'm starting all these businesses, I'm taking care of all these people, this, that, and the third, I need some kind of variety in my romantic situation as well. And it may not even be just romantic. It may be like how I want my family dynamic set up. If you can afford, and when I say afford, I'm not just talking about money. Money is part of it, but afford mentally as well and spiritually to guide these women properly, take good care of them, and create a safe space for them to thrive as women and as mothers and as wives. Handle it. Mayweather said it perfect. There's some shit about him having all them girlfriends. He said, shit, if I can afford 9 cars, why wouldn't I have 9 cars? What's it to you?
Well, I think also it's knowing, it's being truthful about whether you qualified or not. And most men, if it was just an accepted practice, they wouldn't be truthful about their qualifications.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so you know, what is it, top 15% of American men earn more than 6 figures. You understand me? And then an even smaller percentage of them are actually qualified to be with multiple women. But what you gonna have is the pool of 100% men thinking about whether they qualified to be with multiple women. You understand me? And then philosophically justifying all of the reasons why that these standards of qualifications, you know, are unjust. Right? They can say, well, I'm this type of man and that type of man. But you don't even meet the standards. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't meet the minimum requirements to even need or have the ability to take care of multiple people, it's like saying you shouldn't have multiple children if you're not making 6 figures, right? So let's say that was a standard of society. Then that means that you should make sure that you actively, consistently practice safe sex so you don't have multiple children, right? And what are the things you would do to make sure you don't have that? And you might have to go abstain after having one, or figure out whatever it is to make sure that you don't make that mistake. Brothers will not have no discipline when it comes to setting minimum requirements when it comes to a society of polygamy. But at the same time, brothers are already doing it though. Remember how many people we know have 3 to 4 baby mamas? You know what I'm saying? Like, the difference is they fucking hate each other. Like, they literally hate each other, put each other on welfare. Sisters and brothers, they get divorced, they lose their fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? It's part of our society where we are the only group of condensed populated melanated Americans, where there's 45 million of us in the world that don't practice polygamy. Nowhere else in the world are there melanated people. So I look at it, we really take on the system of America's love and relationships. We don't take on any ancestral practice of relationships and marriage whatsoever. And we don't do anything like our ancestors done whatsoever. It's all, this the white man standards, how's the best way to live within the white man standards? That to me is a personal look when I think about it from a global perspective and a time perspective. Like, this is how we practice based on America, not how we've always practiced.
And it don't even work.
It don't work.
It don't even work. Most marriages, most monogamous marriages end in divorce. Most. You don't see those numbers nowhere else in the world. No other country, but here, we got the worst divorce rate, the highest divorce rate. I've broken this down, this information down to people. They still hold on to like, I just know how I'ma feel, my feelings. Let's be rational, let's be practical. But back to what you were saying, Keys, this is exactly what I be telling cats.
And it's only cause, not to cut your wisdom, it's only cause it's not lawful.
Right.
The thing about people, the moment something becomes lawful, it becomes moral, right? Because people associate the laws with morality. Right. So because it's illegal will be a way another people justify, like smoking weed. Yeah. As soon as it becomes legal, nobody got nothing to say. Right. While it's illegal, this is immoral, you hurting yourself. So you justify reasons to get people to follow the law.
Yeah. But cats, back to abstaining, I think most men should abstain from sex.
Absolutely.
Because if you abstain from sex, you're gonna be focused on your mission. You're gonna be focused on yourself mentally, physically, financially, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? When I lived in UAE and I was going to the mosque like 2-3 times a day, praying 5, I didn't even have no time in my mind for women, for filth, for nothing. My mindset was like, get my life together, strictly. You know what I'm saying? And cats need to be on that. That's so powerful. Not doing something that you can do creates so much power and so much strength. And it makes you an interesting person. You know what I'm saying? It makes motherfuckers respect you. You know what I mean? But we indulge for the sake of indulging. That's why everybody's fat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much food at your disposal. Like, so don't eat, bro. Fast.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I believe in the customization of reality versus generalization. We generalize a lot. Mm-hmm. It's say that there are certain men who don't fundamentally, ideologically, personality-wise, they just 100% agree with monogamy. Like they only want just one choice. That's them. So it's easy for them to pick one choice.
And that's fine for them.
Then there's other men who's customized and different, where fundamentally, ideologically, personality-wise, the way that they live, they want multiple choices. Right? But both of them get judged based on the same scale. But for this person, it is naturally aligned with who he is, so it doesn't really require that much discipline. For this person, it requires way more discipline. But he doesn't get seen as more disciplined. They both get judged on the same scale. You understand me? So it's like, a man that works a job versus a man that has a business, right? If a man that has a business, he has to do way more work. Right, to maintain that than a man who has a job. Right. And they don't get judged on the same scale. Entrepreneurs go sing higher.
Here's a caveat to that, to being an entrepreneur and having employees. People like, I'll show somebody like my sales in a month, right? It's well over $1 million. Well over every month. Consistently. Been like that for a while. I'd be like, I don't see this money. Right. I gotta pay you.
Well, I got some employees now.
But that's a beautiful thing. And a lot of times you don't get credit for that, but it's fine. I don't need it. I feel good that I'm providing these situations for people. It makes me feel good. So you're right, bro. You know. Right. And that takes discipline in itself. Like, shit, I'm gonna go buy this whatever. Like, nah, I'll make sure so-and-so get their bonus. You know what I'm saying?
Right. done did. Don't be doing that kind of stuff. Don't do that no more, brother. Don't do that.
Appreciate it. I get a picture with you and my son.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Beautiful family.
Thank you, brother.
Yesterday.
How are you doing?
Hi, Sarah.
I'm blessed. How you doing? Likewise. Beautiful.
I don't want my makeup to get on.
Synagogue of Satan, and here we are.